econ on the back of it to actually come back.
Alright, well let's reset this poll here. Go ahead and vote on who you think is going to win Game 4 of this semifinals.
Yep, and we have Zeno to the northwest in red, Deadbones to the southeast in green. And look what Zeno's done now that he's lost.
He's gone for that
Switched up his
standard
build.
build. That's what we've seen him take time and time again. Not quite a panic build, but something he's very, very familiar with. Taking 3 tier 2s, giving him lots of space to respond to anything that Deadbones puts out on the field. Look at this nice wide open field in the middle of this fight, or in this map. And a road there too.
Yeah.
Great place for both armies to square up, yeah.
Yeah, really nice little battleground, really nice little map, yeah. And Deadbones, he's going with the same army he did last game, I believe. And it worked out really well for him.
Yeah. Deadbones with a slight advantage in terms of...
Oh no, he's not going with Skunks this time, that's the difference.
Ah, he's gone for Hawks again, yeah.
Yeah.
Deadbones with a slight advantage in terms of expansions. He's got 4 or 5 around him, with Deadbones, or ZenoAkoop only has 2. So if the game goes long, Deadbones is going to have a large economic advantage, unless ZenoAkoop can deny it by keeping up that constant pressure.
So both players have gone for that 7 farm warren. And yeah, pretty much exactly the same time. Deadbones is going to go for 2 squirrel warrens. Zeno, is he saving up for a tier 2?
I think he is. There he goes. It'll be Skunks.
The skunk. And Deadbones spotted that as soon as it went down. So I don't know what he's going to assume that is. Maybe he's going to assume it's Skunks. He is going for Falcons, so he probably does assume that it's Skunks. I mean, what else could it be? Maybe Falcon. It could have been Falcons, but why would Zeno play Falcons so early in the game?
Right.
It's definitely Skunks, and Deadbones knows it.
We actually saw some players yesterday using that early skunk to great effect in the quarterfinals. So we'll see if it does the same thing for ZenoAkoop, or whether Deadbones can figure out a way to counter it. Again, he is putting out those Hawks. And those are going to be able to hit those Skunks from the air without getting affected by skunk gas. And Skunks can't do anything about it. Especially since Zeno has Lizards as his tier 1. Those aren't great at anti-air. They do some damage, but not quite enough to deal with the massive Hawks.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. They do have a lot of tankiness, so maybe they'll be able to absorb a lot of that burst. But as for taking out those Falcons, which he's going up to 4 Falcons, it's going to be a problem. Unless Zeno can put something else behind those Lizards to actually deal the massive amount of damage, he's going for Falcons, so maybe that can do it. It's going to be a struggle though, and Zeno picks up that expansion, he's going to start putting farms on it. So he's going to keep his army around there, ready to respond to anything Deadbones does, and he's always going to be around. He's going to see what if Deadbones does anything.
Alright, ZenoAkoop slightly faster on getting that expansion. It's going to have a slight economic advantage. ZenoAkoop, or Deadbones, is going to throw down 2 farms to try and compensate. Checking into the army value graph, both players just about equal, crossing each other's lines all over the place. Deadbones with slightly more military structures. Both players about equal on economic structures, except ZenoAkoop's gotten them out a little bit early.
Deadbones is up to 3 Falcons right now. He's building his 4th. Those are going to be really powerful against Zeno's army, I think. Especially those Skunks. Those Skunks aren't going to pay off that much, I think, against these Squirrels and Toads. Both players have gone for 4 farms, so they're even on economy right now. Zeno's saved up a lot of food, though, and he's going to pump it all into 4 more farms. So he's going to have massive economy. Deadbones has got a couple more farms. I'll be interested to see if he just matches that and goes for 2 more farms himself, or if he's just going to put into army value. It looks like he's going for army. Nope, he's going for farms.
No,
okay.
Going for farms, okay. So trying to match that economy, a little bit behind. I don't know whether it would have been a better idea to try and push in right now while he knows he could have that army advantage. But again, with so much on the line, remember, if Deadbones loses this game, he's out of the tournament. His Grand Finals dreams will be dashed, and ZenoAkoop will advance to the Grand Finals.
Zeno's going with the wolf now. Once that wolf comes out, Deadbones is going to be a lot of trouble. It seems that Deadbones doesn't have that good of a method of taking out that wolf. Wolf is very tricky to take out. And thus far, we haven't seen him be able to deal with it too satisfyingly. Obviously, last game, Zeno never managed to go that far in the game.
Deadbones is getting a boar out. Uncle Butter is going to join the fight. And he's going to get some ferrets that'll help to pick away at those machine guns, maybe force a fight from ZenoAkoop, or force an ill-timed fight. But that wolf is about half out right now, whereas that boar isn't even a quarter out yet.
Yeah, if Zeno goes for a timing attack on this wolf, which he loves to do, and it's a really powerful little tactic there. If he goes for a timing attack, Deadbones is going to be caught out completely. Let's look at army value right now. So Zeno just gained a massive amount of army value. He doesn't have long before Deadbones actually gets his butters out though.
That wolf timing is going to be crucial right now. Both armies dancing around. There goes the buff down. Oh, and Deadbones pulling back, saving as many units as he can until his boar is able to come out. In front, the boar goes in the very front lines to try and soak up as much damage. Not a good idea to run through that fog, but he's going to do it anyway. He has to, because that buff is going to be back up very soon. Down goes the buff.
Oh, there goes the buff. And look how much damage that boar took as soon as that buff went out. He's already on like 40 health, 30 health. It's down. That boar is down. That's a big deal. And Zeno can just regroup here and fight around his windmill and just win another fight potentially. Deadbones is putting a lot of food into Falcons right now, and that is a good decision, I think. That's going to allow him to take down those that wolf maybe a little bit quicker as soon as he re-engages.
Fight coming again. Deadbones trying to drag his Falcons to the back of the fight so they don't get taken out immediately, because they're the only defense he has against those skunks. Those ferrets trying to fire away. ZenoAkoop backing up a little bit. Maybe going in to try and finish it off. We'll see how quickly these Falcons can come out.
Deadbones can't pull back too much though, remember, because if he gives Zeno too much ground, then Zeno's going to lay down a lot of smoke there.
Ooh, and down goes the buff. That's a lot of army gone for Deadbones. It looks like he might lose all of his army right here. Just Falcons left. His tier 1s are reinforcing right now, but ZenoAkoop is just going to keep pressing.
Yeah, and as soon as he pushes in and tries to punish Zeno just takes down anything that was doing that. And so we see all of those Falcons go down. Deadbones has nothing left, and Zeno takes it!
ZenoAkoop taking game 4 to win this set. ZenoAkoop is going to go on to the grand finals. The defending champion will have another shot at this tournament. Wow, what a set.